Fairfax County Police Marine Patrol Unit is designed to help and get out on the water and educate the citizens and residents of Fairfax County. One of the things that we do, just as with patrol, is we patrol the waters, we enforce, we educate, and we're a general presence. Some of the calls that the Marine Patrol Unit will respond to: boaters in distress, if they're taking on water, they need assistance, and we'll make our way out to them to help them out with regards to that, try to get them back to the dock safely. Other events that we may incur are accidents. Some of the accidents and vessel accidents that occur on the water, we'll investigate those, assist again. Larcenies that occur from boats, any type of violations or criminal violations within the Fairfax County area.
As an officer of Fairfax County Police Patrol Marine Unit, we receive the same training as all officers on the street that protect the residents. In addition to that, we are also EMT trained, so we can offer first aid when we respond to an accident. We are trained in accident reconstruction for boats, as well as boat accidents. We also receive our captain's license and maritime license so that we can patrol the water safely and educate the public correctly. And a unique benefit to this is the officers on this unit are also supplemental SWAT officers. So we also can involve tactics if needed. Fairfax County Marine Patrol Unit patrols a majority of the Potomac, ranging from the Occoquan, Belmont Bay area, and we patrol up north towards Potomac Bay, which is the main two areas that we want to be present in. We also patrol Doe Creek, Mount Vernon Yacht Club, and we work our way up to the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, Belhaven area.
The Marine Patrol Unit is unique with its vessel. It's a 35-foot Marlago with 300 horsepower engines, dual engines. That allows us to respond quickly in the event of somebody needing our assistance. We have a radar screen that's going to be able to pick up some boats as well and assist us in locating them in the event that they're in any type of distress. One of the key features here for us is it's going to display the longitude, latitude of our current position. Right now we're at 30 degrees, 38, 356 north. And what happens is if a boater is in distress or anything like that, they're going to give us that reading. We have the ability to then place a point within this system on their reading, and it'll give us the direct route to their location to expedite and safely get to them and help them out. The quicker that we get to them, the safer that they're going to be. In the event that there is a medical distress or any type of vessel taking on water, our ability to properly navigate these waters, to program in their location and get to them, only better serves the general public, citizens, and the Commonwealth of Virginia and the residents of Fairfax County. Fairfax County Police Marine Patrol Unit is the only active and full-time unit on these waterways currently. We try to approach the citizens and residents of Fairfax County as a fellow boater and as a law enforcement officer. We try to interact with them on a personal level, to educate them, and the key ingredient to being out here is safety, and that is what we're trying to impart on them.
Presence alone makes people tend to slow down, think about what they're doing, think about how they could drive their boat more safely and what's going on around them. In addition to that, if we do see a violation, that's an opportunity for us to pull up to them, introduce ourselves, talk about the violation, educate the operator of the boat on what they did incorrectly, and maybe go over their boat and things that they could do safely and mechanically to make their boat a safer environment for the family.
Some of the things that draw our attention to interact with the citizens and residents of Fairfax County: erratic driving, operating a vessel, no wake zones is a large one. That will automatically draw our attention to your presence. With that being said, once we come upon you and interact with you, we're there to educate you. We're not necessarily there to enforce violations. We're there to introduce ourselves and get to know the citizens and make sure that they're safer on the waterways.
All right, Fred. Hey, I'm Officer Hamilton.
How do you do?
If you don't mind, I'd like to go over some of the vessel safety checks and make sure that you're safe today and you're safe for others, if you don't mind.
Appreciate that.
Do you have your registration and boat paperwork? All right, thank you, sir.
The first thing that draws our attention as a Marine Patrol officer is usually speed and reckless operation of the boat itself. We would initiate a vessel stop. We would discuss about how the speed affects not only them and their family, but especially in a no-wake zone. A lot of people are agitated with the fact that no-wake zones are present, And we inform them that it's not so that they can slow down, but that protects the boats in the marina that they're driving past. We discuss that with them, as well as then we can work into a vessel safety check.
Once contact with the boater is made, we're looking for the flotation devices. Make sure that they got their life vest on. That's the first thing that we notice, especially when we're dealing with children on the boats and so forth. Outside of that, we start moving into the safety requirements that are required on the vessel itself. To be specific, you're looking for the fire extinguisher. You're looking also for the horn to make sure it works properly, the lights, to make sure that everything is in operating order so that when they are navigating the waterways of Virginia, that they're as safe as possible. Oftentimes we do see citizens and residents consuming alcohol. What I need to convey to them is understand your limits and that there are repercussions as well. There are laws in place to enforce boating while intoxicated. The repercussions for boating under the influence could be civil in nature, and they could also be criminal, where you would face jail time. You could also lose your ability to boat on the waters as well. We're as personable as can be. We try to get to know the individual. This is a tight-knit community. These are people out here trying to enjoy themselves during the weekends. And with that being said, when we come into contact with them, we understand this. And when we approach them, it is just as a friend.
The support for the Fairfax County Marine Patrol Unit has been overwhelming. This is a very tight-knit community. They speak with each other routinely, and they enjoy each other's presence at the local marinas. And it's because of them that we're here, and it's, we enjoy being with them, talking with them, and educating them, and it's due to their support the reason why we're here.